Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I want to say thank you very much for all those people who are watching. Please give me the thumbs up and make a comment. That would be fantastic. And subscribe if you want to see more. Today I'm participating in Secondhand Sunday, which is an open collaboration, which means that anybody can join in to take a video of your secondhand finds, whether it be from an op shop or from family members or from Facebook Marketplace, and just upload a video with the hashtag Secondhand Sunday. Secondhand Sunday is hosted by Nat Williams, and I'll give her link below. So today I'm just going to show you some things that I got from a variety of places. This is what I've got in front of me today is some doilies that I got from a secondhand, from a thrift shop, Salvos. So I thought these doilies were really lovely. This one's a really lovely colour. I like the star pattern in the middle. I thought these would be really great for journals. The middle of this is quite silky and fine. I think it might have been, that looks like hand stitching. Maybe they cut the material and did the crocheting afterwards. It's a bit worn in places, but still beautiful. And then I got two doilies like this, which I thought were really lovely too. Or which I thought would be fantastic for putting on journal covers. And at the same secondhand thrift shop, the Salvos, I got some other things. These are some cards. I picked these up because they had Australian animals in them, to kangaroos. Thought the other side was just as lovely as well, but I'm doing an Australian, doing a journal called Outback Divine, which is a collection created by Uniquely Creative, and it's got all the outback animals and things like that in there. Outback meaning the further north and western places of Australia. So I also picked these up. Oh, they haven't even been opened. Wow. But again, I picked these up because they had Australian wildflowers on them. Now they are from, it says on here, Western Australian wildflowers. I thought they would be really good in my journal as well, the Australian type journal. I won't open them just yet. And it's got a, I don't know if you can see that, map on the cover of Australia. I thought they would be good in journals as well. And I picked these up because I quite like the box, and then I thought I quite like the cover on the inside. It's got some covers. The backs of the cards inside have got some fruit and flowers on one, and some flowers on the other. I thought they'd be fantastic for added interest in a journal. So and do something on the other side. Mind you, the other side is just as interesting as well, because I've not seen one with a sort of like a different kind of pattern in the middle. That's really good. I like those. So pick those up. From the same up shop I got these baby milestone cards. All of these cards could be altered, would be fantastic for journals. This is a really good size. Brand name says Anko, and Anko is a brand that you can pick up from Kmart. I know Kmart is different in different parts of the world, so it may not be relevant to your Kmart, but in Australia I think that would be fun. Yeah, rolled over, yes. These are really gorgeous, so they'd be perfect for altering for journals, and maybe even for card making. I need sleep. Yeah. Yes, when you're a new parent, yes, I need sleep. Like a boss. Okay, so we'll go through all of those, but I thought they would be quite useful. It cost me $1. Hardly anything at all, really. And then I picked up this, tin. The tin itself is pretty cactus because it's got dents in it and everything, so I probably wouldn't keep the tin unless I don't think it's worthwhile trying to sort out the dents. And it's got some recipe cards in there because they could be used in the journal. As I was watching a junk journalist the other day, Junie Desiree from Willowbone Journals, who quite often puts recipes in her journals that she uses, and I thought they could either be joined together like this to make a page, or just as a pocket or something of interest, added interest, or just altered up. They've got some really nice recipes in here. Oh, I wouldn't mind trying them myself, but I have to eat gluten-free food, so some of the recipes some of them I can't have them, which is a shame. But I have found some gluten-free recipes I can use for cakes and things, which is good. So some really interesting recipes there. Look rather yummy. I love citrus. That would be lovely. Oh, it's made with potato flour. Maybe I could have that one. It's made with potato flour. Probably could have that one. Oh, don't tempt me, don't tempt me. Bit of a weakness for cakes, don't we all? Especially these lemon ones. And then I picked up this book. I picked up 6 gardening books today, and I put all of them back except for this one, because I thought this one was really good, mainly because I liked, as I said, Wildflowers of Australia, and the pictures. I thought the pictures were really, really beautiful. They're see if it's got a date. 1974, so that's quite a while ago, but it's got some lovely pictures, and it's not too shiny. It might look shiny with the light, but it's not overly shiny to look at sitting here. Some beautiful blossoms, and I just thought they could be used as a page to like fold it over. I love those with the gum nuts with the red blossoms. I just love them. We used to have one of these growing in our garden. They're really pretty. And some wattle. Wattle is the national emblem, floral emblem of Australia. So the gold of the wattle and the green leaves. That's why a lot of Australian sporting teams who play for Australia have the green and the gold because of the colours of the wattle. Some Banksias and some Waratahs. They're beautiful. You can grow Banksias in South Australia, but I don't think Waratahs grow here very well. Different climates. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's lovely. Look at those colours. What are they called? Colourtrix. Bottle brushes. We've got quite a few of those growing in our garden. There's a dwarfed variety we have, which is really, really lovely. Especially they sort of seem to flower around Christmas, which is really, so it has that green and red colours. It's lovely. But they don't last very long as a cut flower, unfortunately, in the house. So you could cut them and put them in a vase. They just don't last long. They shed the needle-like petals quite quickly. But as you can see, we've got some beautiful pictures. Couldn't be used separate. Oh, it's kangaroo paw. That kangaroo paw comes in a variety of colours: yellow, red. A number of years ago, we went to Western Australia, and we went in September, and we hadn't realised that September was their time for all the wildflowers, and everywhere you went there was wildflowers. Like some of them you could see from the road, like in bushes and things like that, but sometimes if you stopped and had a rest break, as they say, rest break, or some tea and refreshments or some biscuits or whatever, because it was a long time between stops on the Nullarbor Plain, that as soon as you got out and had a look, it was past the Nullarbor Plain that we saw these. Sorry, I should say that. But even some of the stretches there were really long. Like from Euclid to Norseman is now 700 kilometres. I'm not too sure what that is in miles. And anyway, on their way, it stopped, and as soon as when you stopped between Norseman and particularly between Norseman and Esperance, which is in Western Australia too, there was all these wildflowers on the ground, just in a little small area, but you couldn't see them from the road. But they were on the ground. There were so many of them. I came home with loads and loads of photographs of flowers. They're just so beautiful. This is the Sturt Desert Pea, which is the floral emblem of South Australia, and they grow in the drier parts of South Australia. They don't grow very well in suburban areas. Mind you, I did see somebody have some in their garden once in another country town that we lived in. But seem better in the dry areas. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. We call this pig face. Pig face? Yes, we've got some pig face growing in our garden. And in some parts of Western Australia, like if you go in the inner part of Western Australia, we didn't go to these places, you could see whole swathes of just masses of wildflowers. We didn't see, we call them carpets of wildflowers. We didn't see this in ourselves, but I have heard of this. Because Western Australia is a big state and it's a long way to drive to various places. We just did the south west part of Western Australia, and then drove around to Fremantle and Perth, and we didn't, and then back through Kalgoorlie, and then home to South Australia. Long way to go. It's a long way. The other thing I picked up from the op shop was this. Thought would really make really great, journal covers. It's thin, but I tend to use my material as a backing for things. Not too sure if it's tablecloth or what, because it's got these gold edges which I could probably cut for making closures or for edging journals. I thought that was really, there seems to be a lot there, and I only paid $3 for it, so I thought that was a pretty good buy. Lots of journals covers make it there. And then I met up with a friend and I swapped some dies for some ribbons that she had, and some really pretty little lacy flowers. Be perfect for making closures or decorating tags. So lots of ribbon there I could use. So that was really good swap. And then on the way home I needed to go and stop at Spotlight to get some storage for my ribbons and lace. And they were having a sale for their for their papers, and instead of being $17 something or other, nearly $18, this was only $12, and I picked it up because I thought the back would make great backgrounds for tags and cards and for journal pages themselves. I'm just going to turn it on the side so we're not sort of bashing into my shelving that I've got here. Sorry for the angle, but I thought a lot of them would make really great things. Like even here, you could make. I'll try very hard to turn that around. Sorry. Oops. They would make little interesting cards. Maybe I'll try this way and see if that works. I hope that's all right. Can you see? I hope you can see. That's a lovely background. Another one. Be great for putting fairies in there and elves and all sorts of things. That would be lovely. Insects, love that. Very muted. So, like I said, lots of patterns. And I don't normally buy a lot of these kind of paper pads from Spotlight because I don't like a lot of them. They're too, I don't know, just not my style. But some of these are not my style either, but I'm sure they'll either be used by me or I have a 4-year-old granddaughter who just loves to make. So I'm sure she could have them, or maybe I could just donate them to the Salvos, because I know that quite often people go there to buy some crafting supplies because they can't afford to buy them new, and then supporting a charity in the same time. So you can see lots of wonderful backgrounds, and see, like I was watching it. I did this video yesterday and I was watching it back and I thought, no, I can't, that looks terrible. So this is my second go at this video, and I didn't like this where I'm sitting here, but on the video it looked really quite nice. So I thought, oh, okay. It's funny how looking through a different lens, as they say, gives you a different perspective of things. Then they've got all these at the back, which I thought would be great to use as well. So there's a couple of tags that could be used here. and some of the other things can be used for making cards, because I do cards and journals. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that. So I got that, and I thought that was a very successful shopping trip. And please give me a thumbs up, that'd be really great. Make a comment, that'd be even better. And subscribe if you would like to see more. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll put those links down below, and check out Nat Williams' channel. She does some really great book hauls and as well on a Friday, and so check her out. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.